Libra, hello. So today we are here to do what is God trying to tell you, or what does God want to tell you? Yeah. So let's find out what it is that God's trying to tell you that keeps coming out. Actually, what is God telling you? What does God want to tell you? Well, let's see. So Libra, let's see message for Libra, please. Our very small group of Libras who care about the truth. What does God want to tell you? Four more. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck we've got a copycat. Ooh. So this could be a copycat, could be talking about a repeat situation, somebody wanting to be like you, or maybe a familiar person, like somebody reminds you of somebody else. It could be innocent, it could be a setup, you know. So let's see where God is going with this. But somehow we have a repeat of energy, okay, at play here. A repeat of energy. So we got two things that are the same. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Let's find out. What does God want to tell you? Be two or more. But something just seem, a few things just seem the same, or a few people just seem the same. Just when I saw that card just now, that vibe just kind of sunk into me. I'm thinking, that's not mine. Shit. Alright, Libra. So the card we have to come out is low self-esteem, and it was sitting sideways. So let's just see exactly what God is trying to say. Okay, like this. Okay, so it's just straight up low self-esteem. I'm just making sure. All right. So we got copycat, ancestors, contract, parenting, good times, banker, fake friends, gang stalking, fired. We have religion or religious, promiscuity, understanding, time limit. Got competition, studying, fighting, doctor, negative karma, incarnation of celibacy, and they mad, emotional agitation. Okay, so we got copycat energy. So a whole bunch of people around you that's just been acting a fucking fool, Libra. This is their problem. Low self-esteem. So God want you to know that they all have the same bumbleclad problem. They hate themselves. They feel like underachievers. Okay? They feel crappy within themselves. And that's why they do dumb shit to you, because they see that you are doing great. You have happiness, you have peace. Even if you have less money and material possessions than they do, you have things that money can't buy, and you have them in abundance. You have an abundance of kindness, an abundance of peace, an abundance of potential. Okay? And if they weren't standing in your way, your future would be bright. So all the things that they have, you would be able to have them too. And that's why they try so hard to keep you out of certain brackets, like financial brackets. Okay? Because it's like, damn, you're all that, and you want to have a good man. You want to have a, you want to have happy, well-behaved children to come show us up, make us feel like inadequate parents. You want to have money so that you could take trips and whatnot too, like us. Oh no. Okay? But yet still they feel like shit. They have all the money, they have husbands, they have wives, they have children, they have cars, they have houses, they have jobs, they go on holidays, they do all this shit, and yet still they feel like crap. And they do all kind of dumb shit to keep you from being able to enjoy these pleasures of life. And yet still you don't suffer from low self-esteem. How do you do it? Say it with me. G-O-D. Now. G-O-D. Now. G-O-D. God did. You see what I'm saying? Shit. Happiness comes from within. That's what they don't understand. Winning comes from within. So let's break down this underlying issue. Yeah? So we got copycat and ancestors. So this could be people in your family, people close to you. Okay? Contract, parenting. So these people have control over you. They have a contract to be able to have control over you somehow. So this could be talking about actual parents. This could be talking about the government, but anybody with authority over you. So these people have so much more than you do. Okay? So we have good times, banker, and fake friends. So they were having good times with their money and whatnot, but they have no loyalty among them. They're all fake. They're fake with each other. So although they look like they're having good times, just know that there's no stability within their association. Okay? So that's why their gang stalking has to come to an end. Gang stalking fired. It has to come to an end. There's no collaborating. There's no collaboration among them. So now we have religion or religious, promiscuity, understanding. So my religion or religious card talks about one's moral standard. Okay? So somebody's moral standard is very high. To be promiscuous is to have a lot of something. So if you're promiscuous sexually, then you have a lot of sexual partners. So this is like an excess of. So there's an excess of moral upstand up up uprightness. There we go. There's a high level of moral uprightness. Okay, and understanding. So because of how you understand life, they know that there's a time limit for this competition that they're running with you. They know they used to be able to run competition with you, but soon they won't be able to compare or compete with you in any way. So if they were stopping you from having a good husband or wife and having your own family and having money that you could go take trips and build businesses and stuff like that, all the things that they get to enjoy, you're about to be able to enjoy these same things as well as have your moral compass set right. So not only will you be rich, you're going to be peaceful. Not only will you be abundant, you're going to be kind and still have joy. All the things that they can't find within or outside of them. So, yeah, you got half the puzzle and they got half the puzzle. But you're about to get the whole puzzle and they still gonna be left at half if they don't change their ways. Okay, so we got studying, fighting, and doctor. So they're studying how they could come at you some more. They're studying how can we really take Libra down. So we got doctor, and then we got negative karma will be the incarnation of celibacy. They have to leave you alone. So their own actions are going to be their own downfall. Negative karma, incarnation, celibacy. So they're going to manifest them having to abstain from troubling you. And that's going to cause them emotional agitation. And there's going to be a lot psyops and X, drugs, misguided. So they'll be able to see that what happened is they're gonna be emotionally agitated at the fact that all these psyops that they did in the back in the past, psyops X, is because of their own delusional way of seeing things. They fooled themselves into thinking that they would have success. Psyops X, that's talking about the past. Drugs talk about intoxication, not seeing things right, and that's why it was misguided. So it's like instead of them using their energy and their talent and whatever they got to better themselves, they used all of their energy and their money to try and cut you down. They colluded, copycat energy, so there were several of them with the same mindset. The mindset was take Libra down. And they're all coming to the realization that they were misguided from the beginning. It was never going to be successful. So they're seeing that all that studying that they put in on how to fight you and doctor your life only brought them negative karma. It incarnated emotional agitation for them. Because you're still happy, you're still at peace, you're still of sound mind. You see it? So it's like all the blows that they were throwing at you, they were all fruitless. So now they're seeing like, what's the point? We're wasting our time, we're wasting our money paying for all these high priests and high priestesses to do all these spells and do all this sabotage. I could have used my money in a more productive way. Now they're starting to see that. Okay, so they will be spending less time trying to cut you down and more time trying to build their own self up, as they should have in the beginning. So they wasted many years and a lot of money trying to fuck you over, Libra. And it's their karma. That's a big problem that humans do. A lot of humans, I realize that their go-to is to break somebody down, bring them down to their level. So it's like they never think, oh, I want to climb up to Libra's level, or I want to climb up to that person's level. How is that person so smart? How is that person so successful? How is that person so kind? How is that person so strong to get over all these bad things that happen in their life? I want to be able to do that too. They don't ever look at it like that. No, they always want to bring you down to the gutter where they are. So because they suffer from low self-esteem, their go-to is to make everybody suffer from low self-esteem. But Libra, that's just not our portion, is it? Because money is not our joy. We like it, yes, and we love it, and it's helpful and that. But nah, man, we have life, and we have love of self, and we have our freedom, and we have our God, and we have a sound mind, and we have a healthy body, and we have Mother Nature. So when humans don't love us, we know that everything else in the nature love us. Nature itself won't reject us like our own people, our ancestors do. You see it? So this could be mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and aunties and uncles and whoever else they contracted to help them to break you down so that you could be of low self-esteem like them. But we don't know what that is because we know what God is. You see it? So they will forever be futile. It was never gonna succeed in the first place, but now they're starting to realize that all this nonsense that they were doing, wasting them damn money and them time and their energy, only bringing them bad karma. It was never gonna work. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Until next time, Libra. Bye bye.